Joanna is your name?
Yeah.
Well, then that's probably all right then.
What do you consider your biggest success?
Wow. Well, you know, the actual honest truth of that question is when I finished my first corset, because I was a designer for 20 years before. I made a corset in 1995 for Harrods using Regeline, and it was a breast-plated one, and it was a very simple one with stretch fabric. It didn't have any lacing or anything like that. It just had a bone structure. And I sat down, it took me 3 years in the studio sitting on my own, developing the corset. When I finished my first corset, my first bar cut corset, which was very simple, it was just in black, but it was within all the bones. There was this element of trying to get it right. I had to put a bra on and build the bust out. And so when I created the bra cup, it was down too long. And it just looked a little bit clumsy. It just didn't look polished and perfect. And so I literally raised the bust line by 1/4 of an inch. And when I did that, it suddenly just became completely proportioned and completely perfect. Sort of probably the first time in my life, after designing for 20 years, looking back at something and think, wow, I did that.
You still have your first corset?
Yeah.
Looking ahead, what are some of the goals and projects that you're excited about?
I'm working on a special project with Cynthia Rebo, where I'm going to be creating something quite amazing for the promotion of the Wicked film.
And how do you see your brand, Deborah brand, designs evolving in the next few years? How do you see your design evolving?
That's a good question. I tend to go with how it rolls. We are in the process of creating a small ready-to-wear line that can be bought online because the world has become online. What I really am excited about is creating really amazing bespoke pieces and creating something that hasn't ever been seen before, something completely new, something that's not even in my head yet. And that's exciting, and that would be probably working with new materials, perhaps materials that haven't been used for clothing before, because with corsetry you have a stiff body, so you can use other elements on the outside. You wouldn't be able to make a garment out of feathers, but because it's got the hard underside, you can put anything on it. So I'll be looking forward to exploring what other elements I can use on the outside of the corset.